Hey guys, I'm Mantuu, and today I'll give you some updates on the team and myself, so enjoy. Well, I've been living in Poland, Warsaw right now for 9 months, I believe, and I've never taken a vacation in Poland before. So instead of like traveling like other people somewhere outside the country, I decided to spend the vacation in north of Poland in Gdańsk with my girlfriend, where we had a 5-star hotel. We kind of had a private beach sector just for the people in the 5-star hotel. I believe also in the 5-star hotel people like Vladimir Putin and Shakira was in that hotel. So yeah, we just went around and checked the city. Also spent a lot of time just relaxing on the beach, going to spa, massages, to every single restaurant you can. So yeah, I went there for more than a week, I believe, and I believe it was something that I needed for myself, just to refresh my mind more, feel relaxed, and come back fresh into the new season. Obviously, there's a huge difference playing at the boot camp. I think I can say that for myself and for the team, just because when you're at home and you're staying in your own room, you don't feel the energy from your teammates around you. They are not next to you, so you don't know how they feel. You don't know if they're excited or not. And it's really important, especially at boot camp, when you feed off the energy of your teammates, especially where you have a player like Nico or flameZ who are super energetic, and you have a person like me, for example, who's a little bit more chilled down and just quiet. And I kind of need those people around me to feed from their energy and just get excited myself. And yeah, that's why I think a boot camp is really important, just so you can feed off the energy of your teammates, be there together, be happy, and strive for one goal. And mainly it is to win the tournament. So I feel like there is a huge difference between boot camp and playing at home. If you're doing well as a team, you're confident as a team, then the players within the team do shine. And I feel like I'm currently in the position within a team where a lot of things are working in the team, just how we play with each other, the teamwork, every person knows the role within a team, and that makes the game a little more easier for me, especially playing the OPA, where you have people that know what they have to do around you. And also, I am coming up to 2 years now with OG, where I am playing full-time OP. So I believe I'm reaching just new heights, and I'm able to show a lot more just because I have a better understanding of open in the game now on several maps. Sure, I don't know every single map perfectly, of course, but I feel like I have a great understanding of what to do in most situations on most maps. And just before a game, it really helps when you have a person like Alexi or Casper that they tell you what the other team does, what you can do in certain scenarios. So I kind of build a plan, a kind of tactic where I know what I have to do before each game, before a specific team. And I kind of play a plan how I want to play around based on that team on that given day. Firstly, the first answer I would say is just improving my understanding of what to do on every single map, CT side and T side, on certain scenarios. I guess every single player, OPA, doesn't matter how experienced they are, they still believe, I think at least they believe that they don't know every single map or scenario to 100% and how they're supposed to react. But coming in as obviously a fresh OPA into the tier 1 scene, I believe there are still a lot of things I have to learn with understanding my positioning on the map, where I have to be or where I can be at a certain place to make the most impact with my OP. Secondly, I would say the communication part, where I feel like I can communicate more effectively with my teammates what is happening on my side of the map, what I'm seeing, and how they can help me in certain scenarios. So I just don't have to focus on my crosshair, but I can explain to my teammates better what is happening, so they can help me and we can have a better chance of winning the round, of course. Other than that, I think the most important part for me is improving and understanding how I can be more consistent. So I just want to play to the best of my ability every single time. And I just want to find the little things that make me consistent every single day, so I can be at the peak performance every single day, every single time I play the official. So it's just those little things where I get knowledge, obviously, from other AWPers or other professional players that have a lot of experience, where I feel like I can learn from them and be a better player, better AWPer for OG. Well, I don't have some crazy routine that I do, but before, let's say, when we have just a normal week of practice, I always make sure just before we start any practice or theory, I make sure I spend at least like 15 minutes warming up with my AK and AWP, just so I feel better, more confident going into the prac, and that also helps my mood throughout the prac. But if it is to do with before an official or tournament, I always make sure like 30 minutes before I play, I am warmed up with my rifle. So like, I don't know, I get 100 kills with my rifle, 100 kills the AWP, and like again 100 kills like with the USB, and that approximately takes like 15 max 20 minutes. And I also have like 5 minutes to just go outside, get some fresh air just before the game starts, so I don't go straight into the game. So that is my routine. I don't have anything special. If it is in terms of how to improve, you know, your AWP aim, just, you know, outside of practice or officials, then of course I hop onto deathmatch a lot more, usually like 30 minutes to 1 hour with the AWP or rifle. And yeah, I do this especially a week before a tournament. I make sure I put those hours in. I do grind, so I feel really confident going to the game, and I feel like my aim in all weapons is really good. So yeah, those are the things I do. Well, I believe there's a lot of things contributing to that. I think we as an OG have a lot of experience where we are really behind, whether it is in one map, let's say we are 14-9, let's say against EG, and we make the comeback within the first map. There's a lot of things to it where we always feel confident that we can win on any map or any single round, and you just have to take the map or the game round by round, and eventually you do make the comeback. And once you experience this enough, especially we had with OG in the first season, we had a lot of experience where we made the comeback, whether it was in one map where the other team had a huge lead and then we made the comeback, or we lost the first map and then we made a comeback in the 2 next maps. So after a while, when you have those kind of close series and you make a comeback, it does get easier, especially after a year, and then you have those close games or you have to make a comeback. It gets more easier, especially if you have a roster that has experienced it. If it is to do with, let's say you lose the first map, I believe that there's a lot of reasons you lose the first map, but I just want to say we go in to those games as a team with full confidence that we can win on every single map, and we only lose that first map or second map just because of those little things such as communication or playing together, or let's say you're just not woken up yet, you just have to focus more, you have to, you know, be awake more in the game, and it's only in the second map where you wake up. And also speaking individually, I feel like when you lose the first map, you want to confidently go into the second map and show as a team and as an individual that you can beat the other team. So you just go into the second map with more fire, more aggression. I feel like to prove a point that you are the better team and you want to win the game, the tournament or whatever. Do I have any regrets from stealing the ace from Flames on the pistol round or on Mirage? At the beginning, I just did it because it was funny, and I remember I just wanted to see Flames' reaction when I steal his ace. So yeah, it was just a funny moment where everyone was laughing. Flames, I think, like threw his headset and was running towards me to punch me or something. But yeah, I was just laughing, you know. And I think Alexi said that like I owe him pizza because of that. So yeah, I guess the next boot camp we go to, I will have to buy my pizza or something. But the moment I did actually regret it was when I was just like, it was after the official where I was just checking and I saw the HOTV posted his highlight, 4K pistol round Flames. And I was like, damn, that could have been the sick 5K if I just didn't steal the ace. But I believe from the bottom of my heart, obviously flameZ is an incredible player, and he's going to get 100 more highlights on HOTV. So I don't think he minds me stealing that 1 kill. For a few months right now, especially after the vacation, there is no inflammation or pain in my arm/wrist/thumb area. So obviously those are good things. Of course, as a gamer and doing this professionally, you put a lot of strain into your thumb wrist area. So I kind of developed a routine with my physiotherapy where I know what I have to do every single day before I play, after I play, or even during where we have theory, what I have to do to exercise my hands better, so I'm not in a lot of pain. So I go to physiotherapy 3 times a week, and I of course have things to do during the day which the physiotherapy team told me to do. And because of those things, I believe since this vacation I feel much better and I am playing a lot more, and that obviously impacts a lot in my game, where I'm having a lot of fun just because I'm playing again. I can improve again, I can play the AWP more, and I just feel more confident in the game. So yeah, the wrist is much better. Obviously it's going to take a longer time, obviously I don't know when, until I can fully recover the strength of my tendon in my arms, but it is manageable right now, and I'm not willing, of course, to take a long break of not, touching the computer. I am a competitor, so I will continue playing it as much as I can and manage it to the best of my abilities. And right now I'm managing it really good. I'm having a lot of success in playing, obviously outside of practice hours, and I don't have any pain in my wrists. So yeah, there's nothing to complain. It's going really great right now, and I can't wait, even in a longer term, in a few months, let's say in a year, where I will fully recover from the injury.